Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's topic, which is regarding none other than stellar lumens. We're going to be talking about what really is happening with XLM right now. We've seen XLM really being one of the top gainers over the past month and a half. But, over the past 2 to 3 weeks, we're seeing only negative price action. So what exactly is happening? What is next? That's what we're going to be talking about. As always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. I know, a lot of people are wondering right now, Crypto ZX, where have you been? Where has the XLM updates, where were they? So basically, if you guys are not following all my videos, I was out of the country. I was on holidays and, I've been back for about a week, but I still haven't really gotten out of that holiday mood. Still just kind of too comfortable, just relaxing, having a good time. But we're back on schedule. I promise I'm going to try my absolute best to be back on schedule going forward, and especially as we go into the month of September. So I appreciate each and every one of your guys' support. But if we're looking at the markets, since I was gone, a lot has happened. We've seen Bitcoin breaking below to some crucial levels due to some critical news that has come out. Obviously, that has impacted the price of Bitcoin, which obviously has affected the entire market. So, if we're looking at XLM to be specific, it's down about 13.6% over the last, if we're looking at it on the monthly time frame. So that is what's happening right now. The entire market is down, but we're going to be talking about what exactly is next for XLM. If we're looking at the price, like I said, 12.3 cents, down about 3.4% over the last 24 hours in USD comparative, also down about 2% in BTC comparative, with the market cap $3.3 billion and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $75.8 million. So, all those gains that we were making, I'm sure everyone's thinking right now, hey, Crypto ZX, what is happening to XLM? Why is the price going down? Remember, guys, like I've mentioned earlier, we need to focus on one thing. I know the new people that are coming into the space might not really understand this, but look at the entire market, guys. We're looking at the entire market being down about double digits. So let's not forget that XLM is no exception. It is going to react with the market, and that is what exactly is happening right now. So, a lot of news to cover. We have seen SEC, this massive lawsuit that was going on for the longest time. We've seen SEC appeal Judge Torres's overall statement that XRP or Ripple is not a security. So now what we're seeing happening is once again a battle in the courts for SEC and Ripple. This is really, really, really frustrating, but how is the entire market reacting to that? Because one thing I want you guys to keep in mind is, of course, we've seen Bitcoin react due to the Elon Musk news, which obviously was that SpaceX has sold all its Bitcoin holdings. But, remember, we saw an altcoin season that just begun about like a month ago. Sorry, if I'm pronouncing the words wrong, when I'm speaking very fast, I kind of get too overexcited. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, with the green that we saw within the markets was due to XRP's win. So we need to keep those factors in mind. But now if we're looking at this, you guys can see this for yourself. The SEC has provided Judge Torres with dates. They are available and unavailable for trial in the second quarter of 2024. So it says, the Commission's trial attorney respectfully submits their blackout dates for trial in the second calendar quarter 2024 in accordance with paragraph 1 of the court's August 9th. So basically, we're looking at April of next year. This is scary. This is beyond scary right now. Let me explain as to why. Remember, we haven't really seen XRP overall confidence decrease, but what I'm seeing now is that, they don't want XRP to succeed. Remember, 2024 is the bull market. That's when the bull market really should start heating up. As you guys know, after the Bitcoin halving, we do tend to see markets really, pump up. But basically what I'm trying to get at is, they are trying to time this perfectly. They are saying that they're only available in 2024. This can have a negative impact. And, investors could once again be a little bit iffy whether or not they're wanting to have their positions in Ripple. This was very, very a huge win, but, them appealing this could affect that. But where does XLM come into this? Remember, we saw stellar lumens after the XRP price news. After the win that was, announced back on July of last month, we saw XLM, one of the top performers, really correlated with XRP. But now what we're seeing happening is it's outperforming, it's holding better compared to XRP. So could we see more interest flowing in Stellar rather than XRP? I've said this before they even won the case. I said we will see more companies, more organizations that want to implement blockchain tech within their organizations will be more willing to work with XLM rather than XRP, especially if they have this battle once again starting to go. And this is really, really frustrating. I feel for the XRP community, but as an investor, especially the ones that are very risk averse, those are the ones that are not going to be really looking into XRP. So this is a very frustrating. Hopefully it doesn't last too long, but what we're seeing happening with XLM right now is, of course, reaction to the entire market. We have seen the price just on July 30th once again get rejected out of that level of resistance at that 16.53 cents mark, and after that we have pretty much dropped down about 26%. We did wick all the way down to that literally 10.69 cents mark, but we have been pretty much bought back up. And now once again, XLM is trying to move back towards the upside, but at the same time we're seeing that same level of resistance playing out for us. So we would need a little bit of more buying pressure obviously to come in, and at the same time we need Bitcoin to see a little bit of a bounce here or there. Once Bitcoin sees this bounce, we could see XLM, in my opinion, I would not be surprised if it's able to reclaim above that 16.53 cents mark. Stellar is making some massive moves, in the world as far as adoption is concerned. We're seeing Stellar really taking it, to that next level. And not only that, we're seeing investors really excited about that. So that is really exciting to see. Obviously, this is going to be one step at a time, guys. We need to remember Bitcoin is the king of the markets. There are going to be times where things really get very exciting for, XLM, but there could be times where boring price movements happen and a lot of shakiness happens as well. So one thing I'm trying to tell you guys right here is that if you have done your due diligence and research and have invested what you can afford to lose, then what you need to be doing is, having patience and holding, because this is part of the markets. We will see BTC see these type of price movements, and honestly, as I've mentioned in my other updates, Bitcoin is sitting at some critical levels right now. There is a strong chance that Bitcoin could break below $24,900 level of support, which means $22,000 BTC could be potentially on the table before we even end the year of 2023. And if that were the case, guys, remember, we could see XLM break below this level of support at 10.18 cents mark and potentially even start going back down to that 7.6 cents mark. I know no one wants to hear this, but this is why you do want to be locking in those profits. I remember, if you guys watch my videos when this initial pump happened, I was saying, lock those profits in, especially if you picked it up on the lows of 7.4 cents. Remember, if you picked it up around there, you're still up right now, even after this massive retracement of about 61%. So let's not forget that. But, this is where you need to be locking in profits. People tend to get greedy, but that's not what you need to be doing. So right now, like I said, very, very critical levels of support and even resistance at this point. We're facing some massive resistance as we see the price trying to break out, but at the same time, Bitcoin needs to make a move back into the 61.8. If it does not, if it breaks below and revisits $22,000, then yes, there is a chance to see XLM drop back down to 7.59 cents mark. And again, that is not necessarily the end, absolutely, because remember, this is part of the markets. This is what you need to be able to accept. Risk is there. Risk is always there when you're investing into stocks. If you're investing into real estate, if you're investing into crypto, if there was no risk, guess what? Everyone would be millionaires, right? So we need to keep these factors in mind. This is the state of the markets. But let me know down below, what are your personal thoughts on Ripple's case? This entire shenanigans that is happening in the courts. Let me know in the comment section, and also let me know what you guys think will happen with XLM in the near future. Back on schedule. I will see you guys next on Saturday. That's when the XLM update will go live. But other than that, love you all. Do not forget to share this video. See you on Saturday, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.